Hello students, now I am going to start question number 3 of exercise 6.1. Now question number 3 says represent the following numbers on a number line. Now what is number line? See, this is number line where we put 0 at the center. Now right side of 0 is all positive integer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, and we will mark the number at equal distance, okay? And left side of 0 is all negative integers. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and so on. So all positive number will be placed on the right side of 0 and negative numbers will be placed on the left side of 0. And we will have to start from 1, like after 0 is 1, 2, 3 and so on. Like while writing negative integers, we will start with -1. So after 0 is -1, -2, -3 and so on. Now we have to represent +5. Since it is positive integer, so it will be placed on the right side of 0. Now where is +5 on the number line? Here it is, right? So this way we will represent the numbers on the number line. Now coming to next part. Now in the next part we have -10. Now since it is negative integer, so it will be placed on the left side of 0. So we are placing 0 to the right, as we have to keep some place to show the left side of 0, okay? Because here we have negative integers, so we will have to show all negative numbers which is placed on the left side of 0, okay? So we'll start with -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9 and -10. And right side of 0 is all positive, so 1, 2, 3 and so on. So where is -10 on the number line? Here it is on the left side of 0, right? Now coming to next part. Now in the next part we have +8. So +8 means, since it is positive integer, so we will show the right side of 0. So 0 will be placed to the left so that we can keep some place to the right, as we have to show the right side of 0. Okay, so here we'll start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and left side of 0 is all negative. So -1, -2 and so on. So where is +8 on the number line? It is on the right side of 0. Here it is, right? Now coming to next part. Now in the next part we have -1. So as it is negative integer, so we will show the left side of 0. Suppose 0 is here, okay? And left side of 0 is all negative. Say this is -1, -2, -3, -4, and right side of 0 is all positive. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So we have to locate -1 on the number line. So -1 is exactly left of 0, which is here, okay, on the number line. Now coming to last part. Now in the last part we have -6. That means we will have to, as this is negative, so you will have to show the left side of 0. So we will place 0 to the right so that we can keep some place to the left, okay? So we'll start with -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, and right side of 0 is all positive. So 1, 2, 3 and so on. So here is -6 on the number line on the left side of 0. So this way we will have to show the numbers, whether it is positive or negative. We will show the integers on the number line, okay? Now coming to next question. Now question number 4 says adjacent figure is a vertical number line. Now adjacent means the figure which is beside, okay, is a vertical number line. Vertical means a standing line, okay, representing integers. So here we have some integers. We will have to observe it and then locate the following points. In the first part we have if point D is plus 8. See, from the figure only we can see that D is plus 8. Then which point is minus 8? Now see, here we have 0. So the upper part of 0 is all positive integer and the lower part of 0 is all negative integer. So if point D is plus 8, then we will have to find then which letter shows or which point shows minus 8. So as we know that upper part of 0 is all positive and lower part of 0 is negative, and here is 0 lies. So below 0 is minus 1, then minus 2, then minus 3, then minus 4, then minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. So the question is which point is minus 8? So we can see that it's point F. So we'll write point F. Okay, now coming to B part. Now in the B part we have, is point G a negative integer or a positive integer? So for this we need to check where is point G. Is it below 0 or is above 0? Okay. See, we can see that from the figure G lies below 0. So that means below 0 is all negative integer, right? So we'll write, is point G a negative integer? Yes. Point G, is point G a negative or positive integer? We'll write is point G is a negative integer. Okay. Now coming to C part. Now in the C part we have write integers for points B and E. So let us check the figure. So where is point B? Here is point B. Right. Now if 0 is here, then upper part of 0 is all positive. So 1, 2, 3. So point B is plus 4 and so point B is plus 4. Now we will find point E. Okay. Now see, point E is below 0. So here F shows, point F shows minus 8, then minus 9, then minus 10. So here is point E. So point E shows minus 10. Okay, so point E represents minus 10. Now coming to D part. Now in the D part we have which point marked on this number line has the least value. Least value means the lowest value. Okay. Now if you see the figure here, positive numbers cannot be lowest value, because here see number is getting decreased, and we can find that this E point is the least value, because if you compare with positive numbers with the negative numbers, positive number always have the greater value, right, as compared to negative numbers. Now if you compare among the negative numbers, so here the one which seems bigger, actually that is the smallest value. Here minus 10 seems bigger, but it is the lowest value. Here point E lies at the end, which is having minus 10, and if you compare from number 1, from minus 1 to minus 10, which is the smallest one? Minus 10, because it has the least value. So the question is which point marked on this number line has the least value? It will be point E, because point E represents minus 10, which is the smallest value, okay, among this. Now in the last part of this question we have arrange all the points in decreasing order. Decreasing means big to small. Now if you check the figure, point D has the biggest value, which is plus 8, and from there number is getting decreased, right? So we will start with point D. So points D, then after D we have C, B, A, because C stands for, here is 7, here is 6, C stands for 5, okay, B stands for 4, A stands for 2. After this, coming to negative integers, so H, G, F, E. H, G, F, E. E is at the point, E is at the end. Why? Because E has the least value, which is minus 10, right? So this way we will have to do number 4. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you all. Thank you, students.